The degree in policy planning and management is a really flexible opportunity for students, and you can choose to specialize in one of three areas of concentration. We have a concentration in policy and social policy, public policy, one also in sustainability and geospatial technology, and finally we have one in public and nonprofit management.
I wanted to get my master's from the Muskie School because I realized that the most important thing to me was to make a difference in my community. And so I wanted to be able to be in a management position. I wanted to be among decision makers in my community. I wanted to be among the people who were coming up with the most progressive, innovative ideas for supporting the people who lived around me. And through my research, I realized that the best type of master's was offered at the Muskie School.
At the Muskie School, we're training students to tackle wicked problems in a multidisciplinary way. And what wicked problems are problems that are really complicated, things like intergenerational poverty, climate change, the opiate epidemic in our state, things that have many different streams of causes and a whole range of potential solutions.
The first thing you'll hear from people who are working in economic development is business attraction and business retention. What the creative economy does is focus on the people who want to be part of the economy. And the creative economy, by focusing on people and their creative abilities and the things that they're interested in, not just in their work, but in their life, what we know is that people want to be in communities that are supporting their intellectual pursuits, their creative pursuits, if they want to be out in nature. We know that the people who want to live here and be part of the economy want to be part of a community that has all those assets.
So an important aspect of the Muskie School Public Service, again, is that public service aspect. And that is integration and sharing what the academic side does with the community, but also vice versa, bringing in the community to the academics and to the students. So one way to accomplish that is to have speakers and having presentations and discussions about really important issues to Maine, New England, and the US. And so we are hosting a year-long speaker series to kind of engage in that with a sort of a loose theme of sustainability, so you can do many things.
The concentration in sustainable development and geospatial technologies is really grounded in the discipline of planning. So students in this track gain really valuable skills and competencies in land use planning and design, in urban planning, in economic development, and most specifically in sustainable development.
I think urban planning is important because human beings are heavily influenced by their built environment. And I believe the well-designed physical environment can improve their physical abilities and mental abilities and increase their happiness.
One of the things that has been the most critical thing, and it seems so simple, but I learned about it from a professor at the Muskie School, which is how to ask really good questions. At the end of the day, the best thing anyone can do is to have the courage and the background knowledge to be able to raise their hands and say, and why is it we're doing that way? And have you looked at the data? Because there have been many times in my professional life where I've been surprised that nobody has either the courage or the background to actually ask a question like that. And yet it's exactly what we need, is more critical strategic thinkers out in our community so that we're solving problems, coming up with innovative solutions, and doing the best that we can for our community.